Hello everyone, this is Sonic Fiend and we are back with another part of Fate Grand Order. And today, we're near the end of this, but there's one more gate that we need to proceed through. Let's check it out. Act 11. 11 acts, my goodness. This is the last gate. And of course, I detect a servant here. Who is that over there? Oh, it's Kiyohime again. Red, the color of passion, the color of an ever-burning flame. I'm pretty sure this isn't the voice I used for her during like the last main story arc, but here we are. Let's pretend this is a different Kyo from Orleans. Why are you here? Why, such a silly question. I will always appear wherever you, Fiend, no, wherever Anchin is. I mean, I yearn for my Anchin, follow him everywhere and corner him. I am his faithful, loving dog. It's not a faithful dog, it's called a hunting dog. She smells of alcohol. I believe she too has had her fill at the tea house. A serpent drunk on her passions. Now this is a true berserker. Yes, but what you just said. Understand why Kiyohime is here. Fofo? Yes, that's right, Fo. As we expected, she's like an assassin in pursuit of the royal dog. Oh, like an assassin. If she wanted the pheasant role, I'd be more than happy to relinquish it. As a dragon, she's not gonna care about being the pheasant or the monkey. Of course I don't. I have no interest in being a feeble pheasant or a vulgar monkey. They say dogs are honest. I hate lies more than anyone, so the role of the dog is a perfect fit for me. But still, ooh, how could a woman other than I be Anchin's dog? I bet every night this bitch whimpers like a dog, barking woof woof and being rewarded with rubs. Rubs in all the good places. I bet that's the kind of play that you've been having. Gotta forgive such shamelessness. Just thinking about it makes the flames of jealousy spew from my lips. You mistake, Kiyohime. It's true that I've taken the role of the dog, but we have not done a single shameless thing. Dial back like 2 parts ago. You wanna say that again? The only words my lord gives me are a good stroke for a job well done. That's all. Yes! That's precisely as I thought it was! Wait. Go for her head? We're not beheading someone. My stroke goes for as well. Fo! I don't know if that means he wanted to be involved. I knew it. I must use force to take back my Anchin in my place as Anchin's dog. Come forth, Kurikimaru! This red Oni is the embodiment of strength. I hate lies, so I'm just going to tell you, there's no way you can defeat it with strength. Prepare yourself, summoner. I will thrash you until you're no longer able to call anyone other than me your dog. Damn, I'm not sure it's my place to say this, boss, but do you have some special talent for getting in trouble with women? Anyway, not to worry, you've got sumo champion Kintoki by your side. Bear, too. I'm ready for a match of strength, whether it's a snake or an Oni, I'll gladly step in the same ring as them. I don't know if I should be offended by that. Astute observation, but, at least for my summoner verse here, I guess. Okay, so we have ourselves another rider. So Fumo it is. Now, do I go double? No, let's go. Well, let's use our own Kyo. Say, hey, I give you head pats here, over here, but you're over there. So that's your problem. All right. Let's use this now. We're gonna be tough about it. Kurikimaru repelled. A decisive battle. Now let me take a sip while this loads up. Of actual tea, not whatever the hell she's been drinking. I do like Moscato, but I don't really get drunk I don't know what kind of drunk I would be because so far through my experiences, well, very limited, I should say, my experiences drinking, I don't get drunk. I get that kind of, ever felt that cozy feeling like you're all warm inside? I get that feeling and it makes me very, very sleepy. So if you give me like alcohol late at night before bed, I'll be out in like 20 minutes. Anyway. Surprised I did not kill. I don't think it matters, but. The will to fight. Buffs. Some more buffs. Hit them with debuffs. Look at all those critical stars. I should have given her the imaginary element. Ah, screw it. Alright, quick chain it is then. Let's go against, I'm not really worried about the other Kyo per se. So yeah, let's just do, all chain. Ow. Ow. Just getting thwacked by things. Giant clubs just like, this hurts. This is agony. Let's make this one hurt. One more for the money! Well, if you don't get your stupid club ass out of here, keep clocking me with shit. Anyway, this is just about over. So far the hardest thing of this entire campaign has just been the dojis. You all saw the last part. I almost died. Anyway, let's see if Kohai can finish this off. Give her some time to shine. Come on, you can do it! Aw, so close. Oh well. More BP, more unlockables to be had. Ah, how vexing. But this rough handling has made me feel like I'm being treated with such wanton passion. I'm so happy. Okay then. You have to hand it to Kiyohime. Like a berserker, she has a conspicuously unreasonable sense of victory. Phone. I got quite the impression of Kiyohime, that she had such intense feelings. The Roman Momotara's companions, the only exterminates of Onigashima, cannot be taken up with half measures. I feel like she has taught me how important a role is. I shall make a pledge. I, Yushiwa Gamara, feeding on the passion of Kiyohime, shall embrace it. And fight gallantly as my lord's rabid dog till the very end. She's catching it. She's catching it too. Please no fervor, alright? At any rate, we've obtained the Red Oni's key. Yes, now the final gate is fully open as well. There's no stopping Bear now. Now burst through the gold tape at the summit. Come face to face with the mastermind of Onigashima. I wonder who the mastermind could be. Another ticket. Don't mind if I do. And more beams. what is it? Oh, just more grinding, I suppose. High level grinding? Freaking, I'm not ready for that. Should visit the hot springs too. But I'm gonna get my ass rocked over there, so probably best we don't. So here we are. Oop, if I can scroll this properly. The summit. 90 plus. Oh no. And what a Momotaro! What indeed? We shall find what of Momotaro is up now. Finally, we've arrived. This is the summit of Onigashima. A wonderful view as we'd expect from the summit, but this place is overflowing with a really sinister air. The weather's getting worse as well. That's an ominous black cloud there. Namu. Now this is more like Onigashima. No, finally we can face the one behind all this. Precisely. It's the climax of a large Oni extermination. It's almost time for the conclusion. Look everyone, over there. In the center of that open space, something... It is? What a sinister cup. The one standing in front is... Oh no! Who could possibly have seen this one coming? That is Raiko. I thought she went after Shuten Doji. What if she has finished him off? Raiko, what in the world are you... Hold on. Kintoki? Oh, don't get too close. They're different. Aha! Kintoki, you're finally here. Now I see. Should have known this was the case if Shuten was here. Thinking about it, I knew that Selja Oni wouldn't show up here for something as trivial as fighting over a territory. The only opponent she couldn't ignore would be a true standout of an Oni. You. Why? Why have you returned? You can tell? So is that the power of love? Oh shit. She's evil. What? This evil presence. Raiko, what are you? It's not Raiko. She might look the same, but her existence is completely twisted. It is now right, boss of all demons. Suzugamori's Ushi Gozen. Raiko and I are not so different. You should know that, no? No, you're wrong. You lost and were sealed away. By your own hand, even. Ushi Gozen? I've heard that name correct before. If I remember correctly, Ushi Gozen is Minamoto no Raiko's brother. A cursed child born from prayers to Gozu Tenno. The story that goes that ultimately Raiko eliminated him. Yeah, that's the story. Ushi Gozen here is something similar to Lord Raiko's older brother. But Gozen is a title for a woman. You should be able to figure out the rest from that. Lord Raiko has never talked about her origins. Even I had to do a little digging myself. I will tell you the truth. A child was born as a child of the god Tenjin. Her power was feared so much that she was seen as a cursed child and thus sent to a temple. If only that was where it all ended. That child's father, well, he probably had some regrets. He regretted letting go of her talents. It's predictable what would happen. He welcomed his imprisoned daughter back as his newborn son. You all know the rest of the story. Minamoto no Raiko lived up to her father's expectation and became a warrior to protect Kyoto. You mean Ushi Gozen and Raiko were siblings but one and the same person? But there's a tale that Raiko exterminated Ushi Gozen. Right, that is actually true. I know because I was there. Just a moment ago you said she had been sealed away. Yes, when she became the leader of the Minamoto family, Boss Raiko tried to cut away that deranged side of her. Well, after a lot of trouble, it ended with her sealing Ushi Gozen deep inside of herself. Okay, so... I figured she was gonna be the villain. I didn't think it would be like... her alternate self, or her own personality, or twisted personality even. That's enough. I can't believe that you see a lame side of me. That's Boss Raiko's story, and you ought to hear it straight from her. You shouldn't be yammering about it. What needs to be handled now is right here. Why? Why are you here? You should have been sealed away. You wanna know why your mother is here? Easy. To declare, I am here. I am here! Plus Ultra? You're the one who made this Onigashima, aren't you? Yes, I, the one who acquired that cup, made it. I made it to build a kingdom entirely for Oni. I said that you need authority like that of the gods who created this island nation, but now I see. If you had the power granted to the incarnation of Gozu Tenno, then... Kingdom of Oni? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Why would you create a demonic kingdom like that? You want a reason? Well, oh, how about this? What if I said it is to be a place where the uncelebrated ones, like myself, can take back their rights? Even though we have lived here since ancient times, Oni and spider yokai alike are exterminated because of their strange appearance. Raiko somehow thought this was terribly cruel. For that reason, she decided to create this demonic kingdom. Does that sound believable enough? Raiko exterminated all the Oni on his island, including Ibaraki and Chutendoji. Yes, well, that's because both Raiko and I hate Oni. They're a workforce to create this demonic kingdom, but if I see them, I kill them. Humans are worth keeping around as food, but... Oni, you see, are only ugly and have no value at all. Are you saying that your own subordinates are worthless, even though they follow you and work hard for you? Of course they're worthless. After all the Oni of this island are nothing more than my own creation. The ones that I happen to draw well, I dubbed Onimaru. The rest are just disgusting scribbles. It's difficult to observe your own incompetence. As soon as this island is completed, I plan on destroying them all completely. So that's what they are. Damn, I completely forgot about them. I knew that I'd seen them somewhere before. They were the drawings of Oni that Lord Raiko drew for me when I was a kid. And what about Ibaraki and Chutendoji? I know they aren't Oni you made, but... Oh, Chutendoji, that was just an insect. An evil insect that tried to get too close to my dear boy. It's only natural I would crush them, stomp on them, and then kill them, right? By the way, I beheaded Ibaraki just a moment ago and cut open Chuten's belly. That felt good. What do you think, Itoki? This island is really quite something, isn't it? You and I both are the whims of gods and men. It's been difficult living in a human world, right? But here on this island, you need not worry about the eyes of anyone. I really didn't want to have to go all this trouble, but... If I had turned Honshu to a demon land without thinking, then I'm sure you would have come to despise me, Itoki. One must do everything they can to protect their child's playground. There's not much I could do about what happened on Honshu, but at least I could do is intoxicate these evil insects with evil wine so they can kill each other off. Evilly! So you're the culprit of the Rashomon incident. A heroic spirit that creates a fake singularity of their own desire. No, as Oshi Gonzen, you're just an evil spirit. This is a disaster of the same class as Demon God Pillar. Kitoki, I hate to say this, but... No, I should be the one apologizing, Doc. Both these times were my responsibility. Take a sip. Get the throat lubricated. Kitoki, why are you so hostile towards your mother? I told you that I built this island for you, didn't I? To tell the truth, ever since the main castle keep was built, I wanted to brag, but I could only keep this a secret for so long. Oh, 4 heavenly kings! My limbs, my armor, my pawns! Do not worry, the time has come for you all to return to your lord's place. Kitoki, your mother, that... I know, sorry I got you worried, Kotaro, but I'll handle this. Doesn't change what I gotta do. Isn't that right, boss? It's the climax of the Oni extermination. Kitoki. You, Ushi Gozen! I know it well that you and Lord Raiko are pretty much the same. Minamoto no Raiko's great feats are thanks to you, and Ushi Gozen's wicked deeds are Minamoto no Raiko's sins. I got a huge debt to you that I can never repay. You've raised me, so you've got my respect. However, let me say this one thing. You're not needed anymore! Oh shit. Bold text. Text so bold it takes up 2 entire rows. What did you say? I mean, I'm not afraid of you in the least. When Boss Raiko gets seriously angry, that's 1,000,000 times more frightening. What are you talking about making this island for me? It's nothing more than a place for a loner like you to hide. Even if Raiko grew horns and become an ox god, she'd never really run from anything. Minamoto no Raiko would cry, lose her nerve and throw a tantrum, but she would eventually get it together and make Kyoto her home. Nothing but a loser cow, and only that's eating dirt. Hurry up and bring back Raiko! Damn, way to tell him off. Alright then. I understand the image of Raiko that you hold inside yourself. I thought you'd understand me, since you are a fellow demigod, but if you cannot be convinced, then you are nothing more than a human. Normally I would overlook such a thing, but I know that you won't allow me to just go. To protect the human world means that you will only allow humans to rule it. I can't tell which one of us is the Oni anymore. Yeah, reached the conclusion that wiping out everyone's the only solution too, right? Hey, now you said it, you fiend. Hey, that's my name. What did I do about this? Alright, Ushi goes in. I'm gonna thrash you good. Don't get the wrong idea. It's not because I'm the Oni slaying Kentaro, nor is it because I'm Momotaro, boss's comrade. As a son, I must stop my mother's crazy nonsense. Don't be mistaken about that. Oh, dear me, this is no good, even though I'm your mother. Oh, okay, what is going on? Why does she feel so hot? I'm so glad, Ketoki. This truly is love! With that, I could get serious. The reason being that I can completely accept your feelings. And therefore love you to death. Here it comes. An opponent that I can't defeat if I hold back. My lightning is golden. But Boss Raiko's lightning is the pitch black threads from the Naraka Hells. I need to finish this before I'm burned to a crisp. I'm counting on you, boss. That actually is kind of cool. A lightning v lightning battle. Final act, Ushi goes into true form. A decisive battle. Let's see here. Let's get Ushiwaka. See, now I'm wondering, should I put... Oh no, there's a caster here, so it's fine, actually. Alright, let's do it. Quick. The end-all, be-all, of final act, Oshigozen's true form. Oh, we didn't even fight yet. What's going on? Ugh, she's so powerful. She has to be. She wouldn't be fit to lead the Minamoto clan if she wasn't. But I never expected to be this strong. She's truly a terrifying demon. I can't find an opening to break through. One's been storing up her strength this long. Master, if it keeps up like this, there's be something we can do. Something. You've held up well so far, but the end is nigh. Feel free to invoke the Omen Shirai charm if you like. It won't save you, just like praying to the Buddha wind. Alright, time to finish you all off. Here is your... Hello? Woohoo! I guess you got so drunk that you forgot, Raiko! Stubborn like insects, you say. The kind of insect that feed on carcasses. That's what we Oni are. When it comes to being an Oni, none will stand as tall as me. And... it's shootin'! Take that! Right in the boob! Shooted Doji! More bold two-row text! But what about the mortal wound she took? How long are you going to be an eyesore? Oh shit, she actually bled out on screen. This really is too much. Oni don't die, but disappearing. See you again, kid. Next time it'll be somewhere your meddling mother isn't. Damn. Damn it all to hell! You're an Oni, you're an enemy! But that damn Oni pride of yours created this opening. Wouldn't be able to call myself a man if I let that go to waste. Fine! I'll see you again in hell, you drunk ogre. We'll finish this off with a bang! Let's do this. This is the home stretch. Come on, boss. This will be our last golden drive! And she gave herself up for us. Well, we can't let her grapes and wine go to waste. Let's do this thing. Oh, isn't that convenient? About to get your chain up right now. go. Rock and roll, motherfuckers. Owie. Ouchies. Let's see. One click should be enough. I hope. There we go. Grand battle. Ooh, this is different. We're both to fight. Oh, they're probably buffs, I bet. Alright, let's not waste any time. I forget, does this target everyone? A single enemy. That's fine. We're gonna make this hurt. As long as these things don't revive or any such shit, we should be okay, I hope. And on the off chance this totally blows up in our faces. Quick or arts? What should I do? No, let's just go all quick. Okay, babies. Let's rock! Let's go, bear! This lightning will dispel the black! Ow! Hell yeah. I don't know what gems mean pertaining to this. What gems are these? Oh, this. Duh. I almost completely forgot. Oh boy. Kintoki, why? We did it! The evil aura is disappearing. Did we win? Namu. This is a good thing, right? Yes, of course. You're a good boss. But you don't have to worry. After all, I've already done this once before. Kintoki, then what you're saying is, to eliminate Ushigozen, we just need to... Yeah, you just need to knock her out. Ushigozen and Boss Raiko are the same person. It's possible to separate them from the start. So a long time ago, I stepped into the fight between Raiko and the part she wanted to cut off Ushigozen. I floored Raiko with a blow when she was trying to kill herself. I told her to stop being a dumbass. I even got on my knees, wept and begged her to stop. The situation back then was much worse, but... in the end, it was Ushigozen that gave in. She jumped in front of my lightning strike and got knocked out. Like, literally out. The Ushigozen side never came back. But what about this time? Raiko might wake up and still be Ushigozen, right? I know. I can only wait and see what happens. Anyway, this isn't something like the luck of the draw or random bet. Ushigozen comes out when Minamoto no Raiko built up too much divine energy inside. You saw how much energy he released, right? Going crazy like that would make even Gozu Tano tap out. Where am I? Hey! See, not a single trace of Oni left. Hey boss, wake up! Hey, Vincent Kintoki, it's been a long time. How are you doing? A long time? Kentucky, don't tell me she doesn't remember anything about me. She goes there. Not a word of this to her. I'll throw her into a deep blue funk. Oh dear, it seems I've caused you some trouble. Kentucky and everyone gathered here, though I don't remember it. It is clear what the situation is from the looks of things. My weakness and my wretched nature has surely caused harm to everyone. I know this cannot be excused by just apologizing, but I beg of you, please forgive me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lift your head, Lord Raiko. A Japanese warrior such as myself will be left struck dumb if you do something like this. Breathe, I must breathe! My, what a cute outfit you have on. Might you also be a Minamoto? Oh, we're doing this song dance again, aren't we? Yes, though for certain reasons I go by my childhood name. I am a relation of yours, Lord Raiko. Well then, how unfortunate I am to have my madness subdued by a warrior of the Minamoto family. I feel nothing but shame. As your ancestor, I should be a more shining example to you.
No, no, don't say such a thing. If you are taken with madness, I have deep respect for your valor, Lord Raiko.
I agree. The elegant way you carry yourself, your formal way of sitting that gives off a glowing aura. I believe you all see that Raiko from before is different from the one now. Everyone, you were so kind to one such as myself. Your city Kentucky's been blessed with good friends. She's overflowing with motherly love. I even sense it through the screen, so much that it makes me sit up straight, you could say. Yes, I wouldn't know myself, but this must be what it feels like to have a mother around.
I know. I guess you call it magnat... That word over there. Magnanimity. That's it. Lord Raiko's ability to give comfort is incredible. No matter how radical the person is, they will sit properly and listen to her talk. Well, she's like a buddy... Okay, I'm not gonna try to pronounce that one. I see. So this is Minamoto no Raiko's true nature. It wasn't the power of a warrior that bound the four heavenly kings, but the power of peace. That was definitely a powerful warrior.
Dear me, I'm not worried to be called a mother. I'm terribly sorry, Kentucky.
Don't apologize to me. I'm simply a monkey in this tale. The one in the lead role this time is the boss here.
Oh, so you must be the Momotaro, and your name is Utade Fiend. Thank you so much for taking on much danger for another person. I really am terribly sorry for what happened.
Hugs, please!
A hug? You must mean an embrace. Of course, I don't mind at all.
Master, you're kidding, right? Aren't you? Yes, Kohai, it's fine. Consensual platonic hugs are okay. Faux.
Ah. Well, it seems that my role here is done. I'll never forget what you've done. I, Minamoto no Raiko, as head of the Minamoto family and as a warrior, promise to repay the debt that I owe you. The next time we meet, I shall be your sword. Feel free to use me as one of your servants. I shall obey your orders no matter what they may be.
Hugs?
Master! Of course I don't mind. I'll hug you like a mother anytime you want.
I promise to embrace you fully. Oh, that's great.
She left. As another Minamoto, there's so many things I want to talk about. Not like she'd ever spend time with a country bumpkin such as myself anyway.
No need to worry about that. You see, Lord Raiko's actually kind to the country folk. You're a Minamoto, plus you're tiny. Next time you meet, she'll spend all the time you want together.
Really? That makes me so happy.
Still, I feel she would have the same sweet smile she drew her sword if she thought you were an insect buzzing around Kentucky. I shall pray that I am mistaken. Namu.
Ah, how nice a hug. Oh, Kotaro, you too? An only related heroic spirit drawn to Onigashima. I suppose I fall into that category. How to deal with the monster within. I think I now know the answer. Well, part of it at least. I know it wasn't a whole lot of help, but thank you very much.
Dude, no, dude. You are like the best debuffer I have. Don't say that.
I too would like to lend you a hand, so give me a shout. Rather than working as a ninja in the world of warriors, it was more fun playing the role of the pheasant in Ryu. See, a bird is free. It's unfortunate that I couldn't shoot light beams from my beak, but still.
Hold on, Susu, for you to be going back home, ninja boy. I have one final thing I want to ask you. You always took a real humble attitude toward me. Why would you do that? I don't ever remember deserving that.
So you really don't know, do you? My clan's village is located on Mount Ashigara. Growing up, I heard a lot of stories about you. Legendary Kitaro of Mount Ashigara. You're a renowned wild child that did great deeds in his hometown and went on to have a successful career. Jeez, why didn't you say that sooner? We're from the same mountain? I messed up. Had I known you were my Kohai, I would have tried to act cooler. But I'm glad to see that you've been raised strong, and your noble phantasm one hell of an awesome name. Thank you. It was an honor to fight alongside you. Until we meet again. Bye. Well, that settles this abnormality. It won't be long before this Onigashima disappears. Nice work, everyone. Alright, Senpai, shall we return to Chaldea? We're done with exterminating Oni. Oh, that's right! I think it's best that I make this one final announcement. I promise you, this is it for the Oni extermination stories. And they lived happily ever after. The end. Or did they? Oh, I guess they did. I thought it was gonna be like a dun 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 after that. A holy grail. I forget what those actually do in context. And Kintoki is ours for good. Busted in at lightning speed. We attacking a fort? Are we gonna see if we can go faster than the speed of sound? I mean, that isn't your name, right? You are the Sonic Fiend, right? Hooray! And now I have like a couple more days to get merges and stuff. I think I've read all this already. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Favorite. Oh, well, no. About to say, you can't replace Kohai, I'm sorry. And it's all done. The never-ending tale? What does that... I have a little time. Let's check it out, I guess. See, there is a to be continued after all. You lied, Doc. Sorry to interrupt your happily ever after ending. May I borrow some time from you? Raiko, weren't you just sent back? Actually, foolish me, I forgot something here. So as embarrassing as it is, I came back. What, you came back to the Throne of Heroes? It isn't even self-summoning, it's self-manifestation. Why not actually made it all the way back so the rest was fighting spirit, like, yeah. So you were able to hold out against a banishing with fighting spirit. Kintoki, what's going on with your mother? Well, ask me, Doc. I can't explain it. When Lord Raiko makes up her mind, she just manages to slip through the cracks. Despite her look, she's got 10 times my spirit. Because of forcing her way through, she'll get through no matter who's in her way. She follows her own rules. Whatever the other person's circumstances are, her own circumstances are absolute. Like they say, Oniga can move mountains. When I think that I've inherited that blood, how promising. Although your bodies aren't... Yeah. I see. Master, you don't know me as an adult, do you? No, I don't! Frankly, I do not. Servants can't grow, so therefore don't age. But you never know. There may come a time when I do become my mature self. Please look forward to that day, Master. Right. Oh, even if you do become mature, Yoshitsu will never match Raiko's majestic bosom! If you can't wait for a bee by the temple, we'll finish this in the shade of yonder rock, Benkei. Rip! There is safety in silence. No moo. That aside, Raiko, what is it you forgot? Actually, it's the 3 great Oni that are left on this island. The great Oni that were guarding the gate, right? Senpai already disposed of them. No, those monsters are connected with this island. As long as this island exists, they won't go away forever. The problem is, the more those great Oni are defeated, the stronger they get. Right about now, they're probably reviving from your slaying, and they may try to get off this island. They're evil Oni, and they've got their island total destruction. If Onigashima ceases to exist, they'll vanish for good, but if left ignored, they could do real harm. Why did you give them power like that? Actually, I wanted to please Gintoki. You know, with prey, the stronger the better, right? So foolish me, I got a little carried away.
Oh, holy shit.
But listen, Gintoki isn't the only one here. Summoner is here too. Aren't you entrusted with restoring humanity or something like that? Then why not put your skills to the test here? Yes, in fact, that's a great idea. Despite the fact that I created them, there's no need to hold back. It'll make 1,000, even 10,000 Oni seem like millets served in a bowl. Please enjoy slaying the great Oni until Onigashima vanishes. What if I said I wanted to just go home? Oh, in that case, I myself will become an Oni. Fuck! Young people must pick up the bad habit of laziness. Therefore, innocent children will be punished. Shh, yeah, she is like a mom, huh? This is hard on your mother too, but naughty children require discipline. Dude, rein in your mom!
Sorry, boss. As I said, this is the kind of person Raiko is. If you refuse, she'll cry. In public or ever, she'll bawl her eyes out. It's more embarrassing for anybody standing next to her, so all you can do is obey.
Oh, Gintoki, you talk about your mother like that again when I'm just thinking of all of you?
There, you see? She's the fact that she doesn't mean any harm is what makes her hard to deal with. Well, I guess we'll have to resign ourselves to it. Besides, it'll be fun putting Raiko in our debt. Let's do this, boss. We can have a chicken race to see which one of us kicks more Oni ass.
Okay, so this is where we can grind, right? Let's see. Stairway to Heaven, Rakshasa. Oh, okay, so it was back to the first raid. Gotcha. Hey, we get summoning tickets too, so... Definitely worth it. So, yeah, I will do that on my own time.
いらっしゃいませ。こちらでは武功に応じた報酬を受け取ることが叶います。さあ、あなたの武功はいかほどでしょう。
God damn, I don't have nearly enough of these. Golden essences. Oh, the sumo tournament. Sure enough, he is the monkey. Got all this stuff. My goodness gracious. Chances are I'm not actually going to be able to get all these merges by the end of everything, so I'll just probably pull for like other things. You know, things I could use for the main quest. And we also can farm stuff here. That's a lot of points to get, my god. That's a lot, like Jesus. I should try for at least Hot Spring Under the Moon for reasons, but still. Oh, there's pieces for Ascension too. That's also useful. Alright, so let's call this once and for all with a final summoning session. One tenor and one final pull on the Minamoto focus. Maybe we'll get her. Probably not. Okay, I was a little worried for a second. I was like, why is that taking so long to load? Damn it. Oh, okay. I actually thought something happened there. Okay, we have... Yeah, let's end on the... let me end that on the even 80,000. Just a nicer number overall. And last, but certainly not least, our final pickup of the Onigashima event. survey says. It is going to be another essence. Necromancy. Well, what can you do? I didn't go for a... I don't think I went for a full 10... full summoning session. No way I did. I didn't. I got just more essences for it. Oh well. A shame, but not more I can do about that. Anyway, that is going to be it for the coverage of the Onigashima revival event. There's probably going to be another... Well, no. He said that... The doc said that was the end-all be-all of Oni slaying, so maybe not. Well, whatever happens... let's see. I will probably take another... Not as big a break as, like, the last Singularity, like Orlan's. Probably at least, like, a week or so, a week and a half. And then we will be back with the new Singularity. So unless between then and now another event kicks off, then the next time we will all be meeting here will be going on to the second Singularity, the Empire Madness, or Eternal Madness Empire of Septum. Thank you all for watching. I've been Sonic Fiend, and have a great day, everybody.